Part 2 on the cell phone and AT&T. So, this is where we're at. Now, I don't know if I've confused you guys. I'm trying to make it short because this was an hour conversation with them. Every time I'm on the phone with them, I'm on the phone for almost an hour. And I'm trying to do all this in 15 minutes. So, you know, if you want, I'll explain it all over again, you know, but if you kind of got it, or if you even care, all right? So anyway, the phone bill came in today. Now, you got to remember, it's past the 14-day grace period that I had to turn in the phone, because you have 14 days, all right, to turn the phone in if you don't want it. Well, if everything is fine, except for if the phone bill is off, then naturally I'm not going to want the phone. Well, if it goes past your 14-day grace period, they don't care. Well, the phone bill came in today, which is well past my 14-day grace period. $140 and change. Yeah. All right, so we're talking like $25 or so more. Actually, the last, a little over. Actually, it's closer to, yeah, about $25 or more, all right, over what it's supposed to be. Now, 25 isn't a lot of money, but it's a lot of money. You know, it's money that I shouldn't be spending, nor was I plan on spending, you know. I can use it someplace else, you know, anywhere else. I can use it towards a new gun, I can use it towards ammunition, I can use it towards a bill, I can pay other bills off quicker. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do with $25. It's not like it's a $5 bill, it's a $25 bill. So I call up. I'm on the phone for an hour and 23 minutes. And the supervisor is explaining everything to me the same way they explained it to me, the other ones. And I'm explaining it back to her, telling her what she's telling me, and she still can't get it. And she says, your bill is what it is. I'm sorry, we can't help you. If you want to lower your bill, you can cut your plan. I go, cut my plan. So I have to suffer by cutting my plan because you people made mistakes, as you're doing right now, and telling me how the billing works. She even told me that I get a $25 credit. Ah, okay, fine. And the phone is $28 and change. Well, if you take the $28 and change and take the $25 credit off of my original bill, so let's take my original bill of $112 that it's been for whatever time, check back, all right, and she did. So you take my bill of $112. Now we're going to add, we're going to say just $30 for round numbers, $30 to that. She was right. So where's that put me? $142. Okay. See, I'm $140 and change. So $142. All right. So now you're going to give me a $25 credit on top of that, correct? Yes. So now we take $25 credit off the bill, right? Yeah. Where's that? Take 25 from 140. Hello? It doesn't add up to $140. And she couldn't get that through her head. I talked to 2 supervisors. Again, an hour and 23 minutes. Then, on the last 23 minutes, and why I know it was an hour and 23 minutes, because when I hit an hour, I said to them, I'm having a problem with the Bluetooth. The battery's going dead in my ear, so I got to take it out. Hold on a minute, because I got to switch over to the phone. When I switched over to the phone, I also hit the record button. So I recorded the last 23 minutes of the conversation. And when I recorded the last 23 minutes of the conversation, I repeated everything that I repeated to her in the past there, all right, briefly like I'm doing with you. And she's agreeing with me as I go through each question with her. And at the end of it, she tells me, well, this is your bill. She says, you're going to have to, you know, and then she says, well, when you hit the okay to send the phone, she says, your plan and everything was all itemized on that. I go, I didn't see that. She goes, it was an attachment. I go, there was no attachment on that. It had a little thing, click here before we can send the phone. Now, if there was an attachment that was supposed to be attached to that, there is none, because I have it. I says, and there's no attachment there. I says, so if you'd like to send me another one, all right, with that date on there, the past date, I said I'd appreciate it because I'd like to see it again and compare it to the one that I have. All right. Well, bottom line is $140, which was supposed to be 115 change. I knew it was going to happen. You can't. You just can't go in and deal with them on their own term. Even on their own terms, they fuck up. All right. So I had 3 people screw up on the selling the phone. And then the supervisors, 2 of them, and one of them kept agreeing with each thing that I said to her, all right, and still couldn't understand it. Yeah, what do you do? So that's it for that. So I got a $140 phone bill. What I am going to do, though, is I think we have the Channel 8 down here. It's a news, Channel 8 News. And they have this segment, We Got Your Back. And I'm thinking about doing it just for the hell of it. You know, I mean, AT&T is big, you know, and, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there doesn't really hurt them. You know, but you know what? The more that I can hurt them, the more I'm going to try at this point, just because of principle. You got 3, 4, 5, 3 people plus the 2 supervisors today, 5 people involved with this, and neither one of them are understanding what they are telling me, even though they're agreeing to everything that I asked them when I questioned it back. If I said to you, my phone bill right now in the past, for the last year or better, has been $112, right? You got it in front of you, she sees it, she says yes. Okay, so you're adding another $28 and change to my bill, correct? She goes, yes. Okay, so then you're deducting a $25 credit each month, right? Yes. Well, do the paperwork here. Do the math. It doesn't add up to $140. Yeah. And what is she not understanding? You know, the other 3, you know, when I got the phone, understood it because that's what they explained it to me as. But apparently, this is not the program. And none of them really know how it works. So I'm stuck with a $140 bill. So I'm going to, just for the hell of it, I'm thinking about calling We Got Your Back with Channel 8 News. Just to run it by them and let them hear the recording so they can see just how dumb it is. Here in Connecticut, as long as one of us are aware of it being recorded, which is me at this point, I was aware of it, it's legal. All right, so that's what I did. So anyway, so much for that, and the saga is going to continue. All right, I'll pay it. It's not a big deal, but I'm not going to let it go. All right, I've got nothing really to do in my time, so I'm just going to aggravate them. You know, that's all there is to it at this point. And I'm not usually like that. But when I know I'm right, you know, I'm just going to aggravate them. That's all there is to it. So, but so much for that. I'm going to hang up on this one because this is 8 minutes, and I'm going to tell you about the gas company.